there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. I'm coming to you from Washington, D.C. Slightly more specifically, I'm coming to you from in front of the Wilbur Wright Federal Building. And why am I here? Well, because I'm waiting for this. The Smithsonian Air and Space Museum. Now, I tried to come here the other day, and I'll tell you something. They do not like email addresses at your own domain. I don't know, maybe they got travel agents or scalpers doing it. You do have to get timed entry tickets, but they are free. But you can sign up either long before or the day of at 8:30 in the morning. They open starting at 10. But we're going to go in and we're going to check out the Air and Space Museum. Let's see, there's a nice line of people selling stuff. Well, there's vendors selling stuff you can't bring in the museum because the mall side, the mall side being the Capitol side where the grass is and everything of the museum is not open right now, but the non-mall side, the back side, the street side is, and that's why you got the Wilbur Wright Building. Inside of here, there's not a space shuttle, but there's a lot of rockets, and there's also the first airplane ever made by the Wright brothers. So join along with me. This is free, as all Smithsonian institutions are. And remember, you do need a ticket. You just sign up. If it's busy, 8:30 the morning of, you can sign up for a ticket. I got a ticket for 10 a.m. When it opens, completely free tickets, no credit card number needed or anything like that. But we're going to go into the Smithsonian. We'll see what they have to offer. This is the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum. Now, there's one in D.C., and then there's one by the airport. The one by the airport has the space shuttle in it. But yeah, you can scan here. I don't think this will change. Scan there to reserve a pass. I'll pause for a second. airandspace.si.edu/DC. You can reserve a pass. We're going to get in line without the people. And at 10, we will go in to the museum. It's currently 9:54, so we got 5 more minutes. And we'll speed run the Air and Space Museum and, yeah, probably get some food on the street. I like the Gyro Brothers. That was a truck I passed on my way here. But do not queue on the ramp. Line forms. Pretty late in the line forms. So, that's okay. I have a feeling this line will move quick because they use Evolve, which again, can't detect knives. Oh my God. I'm glad I at least have tickets. God damn. This is like the line to the Capitol. I don't know why they wouldn't have a second entrance open. Just looks like piss poor planning. Line continues. It's like they know this happens. Line goes all the way around building. But glad we're getting here right at opening. Got our tickets on the site, and they load right into your Apple Wallet. But yeah, we've got a rather long line, and Evolve kind of sucks at life. That's what they're using for security screening. So let's jump in a line. Go check out the Air and Space Museum that's in DC, not the one that's by the airport in Virginia. Good God. I guess this is why you don't come to Smithsonian's at opening. We'll see. All right, so we are in the Air and Space Museum. And strangely, we're not flying home today. We're taking a train home. Should fly home from DC. It's only 3 hours. But no, I want to take a 30-hour train ride home because I'm an idiot. But a lot of this is actually closed right now, to be honest with you. And you might say, why is a lot of this closed right now? I guess there's a lot of new things in Air and Space. But I mean, this is the thing to see. Right here, right when you get in, Wright Brothers, you come in, and the main thing on exhibit in this museum is the airplane. Now, again, if you've watched any of my Smithsonian videos before, when I say the airplane, I mean the original airplane. That's it. Not a replica, anything like that. That is the airplane. Like, isn't that wild? Isn't that just friggin' wild? Like 1903 Wright Flyer. Original aircraft flown in Kitty Hawk in 1903. First heavier than air powered aircraft to make a sustained controlled flight with a pilot aboard. The right to use their proven biplane configuration, which was rooted in their 1899 kite design. Right wing has 4 inches longer than the left wing to compensate for the engine being heavier than the pilot and mounted to his right. Look at that. Again, not an airplane, the airplane. That's a little wild when you see, you know, let's take. I do like that photo. If you're coming here, this is the thing to see. But, you know what? Let's see what else is here. Why not? But yeah, again, not an airplane. The airplane. And it's kind of as original as it can be. There's some extra parts right here, which is the, that's the launching dolly. That's how they'd actually launch the plane. See, that would roll along with the plane until the plane would lift off from it. It looks like a friggin' balsa wood plane that someone would build. That's just absurd. There's so much security in this room, you would not believe it either. But yeah, this is the camera they took the picture with. Similar to the one used. Okay. This is not the camera that was used. It's similar to the one used when they flew the airplane. Yeah. First manned lunar landing. Wow. Oh, a piece of the plane went to the moon. Wow. Sample of wood and fabric was carried to the surface of the moon. Well, shit, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't have thought that. But yeah, that's the airplane. Let's see what else is here. We all fly. There's like random upside down airplanes and biplanes and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think anything's gonna top the airplane. But, you know. Oh, this is a guy who went up in his lawn chair with balloons.
You got your phone?
That's the chair. That's the chair. They at the bigger facility, which was again by the airport, they have a Concorde. But these are just full-size airplanes, just chilling out here. It's like no one's business.
Oh yeah.
Again, I don't see anything. I think the other super famous thing in here is there's a SpaceX rocket somewhere in here. We've seen them at NASA facilities many, many times. But early flight, Allen Gilly holds innovations. Seems to be closed. There's a lot of museums that's closed. This is opening again July 1st. This is before they flew. This is the dream of wings. These are models of like Da Vinci stuff. I don't know that anything in here is original. Oh no, there's some original shit here. Oh wow. So this is the world's first military airplane. I've never seen this before. This is the Wright military flyer. You're looking at the world's first military airplane. The very first. Wow. Wilbur Wright taught the first 3 American military aviators to fly this plane in Maryland. It was sent to Houston, Texas. The Army gave the airplane the Smithsonian in 1911. Wow, I've never seen this before. I've seen the first airplane before. I didn't know there was the first. I was expecting this to be a lot of replicas and stuff. No, that's the first ever military airplane right there. That's really cool, actually. That's really cool. And one side was longer than the other to counteract for the motor. So, yeah. I was like, what's going to be back here? Reproductions? No. This is kind of the history of planes. And like, this is one of the original engines. No, thought the propellers would spin. Oh, here, they spin here, baby.
The fact that the main part of the engine,
The difference in a rotary,
actually rotate at engine RPM with the propeller, whereas in most cases.
And then here's a full size of that. Yeah, no, these planes are real. That is the first military aircraft to ever be built. Isn't that cool? I like these random things we find. You know, like I said, I can't be angry. I didn't pay anything to get in here. A lot of this museum's closed. A lot. The early years of air transport. Oh, when you could smoke a cigarette. Don't you remember? First, 1914 to 1927. The first airline didn't start until 11 years after the Wright brothers. I began flying the mail.
Okay.
Made of cotton. Oh, wow, Bill Hickok. Well-dressed pilot. It says meet Wild Bill. No, Hobson, not Hickok. Thinking about the Wild Wild West. 1934. It's a Boeing plane from 1934. Let's go check it out. Let's see what aviation looked like in the 30s. See, I've got a working tower there. That plane is so shiny. It's like a cut of plane. In 1934. Oh God. It's American Airlines. Or Alcoholics Anonymous. Wow. And I guess you had to duck to go in. Because I ain't going to fit in there without ducking. Okay. It's an American Airlines plane from back in the day. Doesn't look much different than an American Airlines plane today. Other than the ashtrays. Ooh, it's tight. Yeah, typewriter. Everything like that. AA. There's a Rolls-Royce engine. I'm actually a big believer in Rolls-Royce stock. I love Rolls-Royce. It's a European company. British company, I think. But you can buy it on the ADR exchange. A dollar cost average in a Rolls-Royce literally like every day. Yeah, still at the heart, we're a finance channel. Special support for American by Air is provided by Alaska Airlines, which is just American Airlines. All right. Let's go to the other side on the bottom floor, and then we shall go to the top floor. And we're kind of speed running this, but I don't care. There's a gift shop down here, but as you all know, we exit through the gift shop. We can't go to the gift shop yet. Got to exit through it. Well, you can order personalized dog tags. Ooh. And pandas here? Oh, whoever runs these gift shops, they're really trying to get rid of these fucking panda M&Ms now that we don't have pandas anymore. Buy one, get one free. Before we go up, let's check the other side. Again, the whole space side is kind of closed, which is a little bit annoying. But like, these museums are literally built for what goes inside of them. So they are custom built, how things fly, at home in space, futures in space. And the Boeing Milestones at Flight Hall is closed because the Boeing Starliner is dog shit. That's why it's closed. If it's Boeing, I'm not going. Thank you, bud. If it's Boeing, I'm not going. Oh, Star Trek. Starship Enterprise. Okay. So it does look like this whole side is closed right now? Okay. Alright, so there was nothing on the other side. Starship Enterprise right behind me. Yeah, I think we'll be able to see some of this from the ceiling, well, from the second floor. Might be able to see some of the Boeing thing. Yeah, opening in 2026. The Space Age. What the hell is this? Oh, these are the original ballooning stuff. And people would balloon before they would fly in airplanes. All right. That's the Southwest Airlines Welcome Center. Tours begin here. I guess you can just kind of jump on a tour. I don't know that we really have time to do that. Yeah, there's a lot that's closed here. A lot.
I have a speaker.
Oh, he has a speaker. If I had more time, I'd go on a tour. Right now, I want to give you the highlights. The tours are free. 10:30. Take a guided tour. So we're going to go up. I don't know if the planetarium's free. It's an additional charge. Anything like that. But pretty much everything in the Smithsonian is the best money can buy because the United States government just prints money and lets them preserve this stuff. I'm sorry. It's the truth. If you haven't watched my other videos, wonder why your dollar doesn't go that far? That's why. All right, there's the planetarium. Okay. Oh, I've seen that movie before. I've seen Dark Universe. Do not enter, no food or drink for the last point. Oh, I guess you have to buy. Yeah, so the planetarium costs money. The planetarium's $10. Yeah, but I mean, a majority. It's just weird that a majority of all this stuff is just closed.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're coming one world connected, it's going to be about satellite technology, or is it going to be closed? Oh, look. No, we're good. Yep. I think this is satellite technology. There better be a Starlink in here. There better be a Starlink in here. And to date myself, I haven't been to this museum in 10 years, at least. So, probably a Starlink in here. I mean, Starlink has just destroyed the satellite industry. Come on. I got my Starlink with me. I might use it on the train, just to see. That is not a Starlink. Oh, there's a satellite. Living in our connected world. Undersea cables. It's the International Space Station window versus the house window. The cupola. Let's see a full-scale cupola around the corner to the right.
I was going to go check out.
What's that? What is that? What is this garbage? And tell us that. Satellite dish, 1980s. Oh, there's a full-scale cupola. That's what's in the International Space Station. Let's see outside. And I see no Starlink. It's getting close to where it would be. Planet Labs drove satellite, 2015. It's a sat phone from 1998.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
I think we're matching.
I know, but mine's a little crappier.
You okay or something?
Sure.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, I just go on cruise ships and get drunk. You guys actually protect the country. It's all good. Have a good one, guys.
As soon as they come back down, gravity is going to compress them and they're going to shrink down again.
Ooh.
And if astronauts aren't careful to make sure that recompression happens slowly and carefully, then they can get some serious injuries.
We gotta vacuum pump that.
Expand, your spine is really loosey-goosey, and things can move around and shift out of place. So you don't want to recompress with stuff shifted out of place.
Compression. I love compression. I love when you're like, I don't mean no disrespect with this hat. It's just, I go around on a drink and I go on cruise ships. And now we're going to the moon, which we didn't go to the first time because the first moon landing was faked. Oh, did I say that out loud? It's probably a bunch of moon crap here. I say that lovingly. is the Mercury capsule. Not a replication, the Mercury capsule. Oh, it's Alan Shepard. I think it's Alan Shepard. Yep.
President Eisenhower proposes the formation of a new civilian space agency.
Mobilizing the nation. Yeah, one engine. Okay, here's a space shuttle engine. Just like randomly hanging here on the ceiling. You gotta love the Smithsonian. Oh look, this is probably a suit that's been on the moon or something like that. Yeah. That's the lunar spacesuit. Not sure who wore it. Let's see whose it is. Oh. Neil Armstrong's spacesuit. Wow. If you believe we actually landed on the moon in 1969. I believe we landed on the moon. I just don't think we did it in 1969. And this is the most impressive thing in here. This is the moon spacesuit. Again, if you believe we landed on the moon in 1969, it's impressive. Well, holy shit! Like when you see what's in here, it's wild. And then that's Apollo 11. That is Apollo 11. Not a replication. That is Apollo 11. The Smithsonians are just so cool. Like, spacesuit that, supposedly was on the moon in 1969. Apollo 11. Not a recreation. Just Apollo 11. I just find that amusing. Oh, look, and here's the flag that was on the moon. Like, what is this? This is Apollo 11. Oh, that's the lunar module training cockpit. So that one didn't really go to the moon. But I think that's a duplicate or the actual flag that they landed on the moon. And the problem is they're going to have to send one up with 51 stars soon. Washington has the U.S. flag on the moon. All spread back were items from the astronauts needed during their flight that engineers and scientists. Each astronaut carried a few personal items. Neil Armstrong, collection of momentums. I don't know what the flag is. I don't think the flag is anything. It's just there for... So this is where they put the rock samples. I think Neil Armstrong's watch. Star chart. Temporary stowage bag. Yeah. I don't think that the flag is anything. Not sure about that one either. Just saying. There's Nixon. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a really cool piece right there. If you believe we landed on the moon in 1969. I knew we flew an airplane in 1909. That's a guarantee. But I'm not really sure about the... Oh, it's just the mezzanine above the gallery. Yeah, I knew we flew an airplane. Oh no, there's actually stuff up there. Let's go up. I'm not taking the stairs. Because if we can go to the moon, I can take the elevator. Yeah, that's a really cool, like in the same shot, there's the actual lunar module and the spacesuit, which is supposedly on the moon in 1969. Okay, let's go up to the mezzanine, to mezzanine. I think there's more up there. Now we still got, oh no, we're going up, okay, cool. We still got 75% battery. I don't think it's gonna take that long to see the rest of this museum. But I'll show it to you. Because why the hell not?
Floor 2F.
Okay. Yeah, okay, there's more up here on the mezzanine. So that's the rocket engine that we saw earlier. There's the moon rising above. That's Earthrise. They've printed Earthrise on the back wall. So they orbited. First humans to orbit. The picture became all famous. It's not really an original to the picture, so just saying it's a reproduction on a wall. More spacesuits. Sewing machine they made the spacesuits with. Again, depends how you feel. Either the most important thing in this museum is that lunar stuff I just showed you. Oh, there's Apollo mission control. That lunar stuff I just showed you. Or it's the plane. I'm going with the plane. Oh look, there's a lunar rover over there. Go down and take a look at that. I mean, it's cool nonetheless that all this stuff is literally in one place. But in the same 23-minute take, you went from an airplane to the moon. Well, even going back further, we went from Leonardo da Vinci's flying contraptions to the moon. Supposedly.
Is there? There's a whole
museum. Here's the. I think we left the rovers there. I think we wouldn't carry it back. I think this is a duplicate. Lunar rover wheel, substitute rover fender. Yeah. I don't think this is an actual lunar rover. I mean, I think it is, but I don't think this one went to the moon. There's no reason to carry any of this shit back. So, reconstructed engineering model. Yeah. None of these are real. I mean, they're real, but they're not flight flown because they're not worth bringing back. What is this? The Hubble? I think it might be a reconstruction of the Hubble. I do like, unlike the other museums, there's a lot of interactive stuff going on here, which I actually find really cool.
Out here it's solid. Well, that's just because it's, afraid. Yeah, it's kind of bendy, right? It's like a trampoline.
It's a giant balloon.
Yeah.
It's like a giant balloon. Huh. Where's Pluto, baby? We're exploring the planets. Don't give me this dwarf planet bullshit. Did they really remove Pluto from here? That would piss me off. Pluto's there, baby. Yep. Pluto, baby. At least the Smithsonian knows that Pluto's still a damn planet. Pluto. They don't say dwarf planet Pluto. It says Pluto. You gonna say dwarf planet Pluto? No, we're gonna say Pluto. Good job, Smithsonian. You're not being a little bitch like the rest of the science world. Pluto's a planet. Oh, wow. The fuck? That's just how big the Pathfinder was. I did not think these Mars rovers were that big. I thought they were like this size. That's the Marie Curie rover. That is the Mars Exploration Rover. Mars Science Laboratory rover, full-scale model. Yeah, so this is a model. It's the originals. Still on the surface of Mars somewhere. But that's the model. That's how big it is. Hold on. So you can... Fat human for scale. That's a big boy. And here's like a fly-through. It says do not black. Center aisle. Oh. Might have missed something cool here. This is a bunch of panes of glass that I think make up our universe. Searching for gold, yeah. Engraved glass. Hard to see with the light in here. Very sad I don't see anything from SpaceX in here. Might be the stuff that they're fixing. But it's kind of sad. Although you can give money. This is like the Postal Museum the other day. But this one is, how are they powering that one? I guess it's got an internal battery. A nation of speed. This seems to be about supersonic stuff. United States is a nation of speed. Shape their lives in our world by embracing technologies that shatter time and distance. Chevy Corvette. Sponsored by Chevy. America's sports car. And one of the original Corvettes. Oh, someone said Evel Knievel. I don't know if we're going in the right direction. Oh, wow, okay. Seems like it doesn't belong in an air and space museum. That's Evel Knievel's Harley. Pretty cool. Evel Knievel pinball. Pinball machines are expensive to maintain. So if it's free, I'm impressed. Yeah, it is. That's pretty cool, actually. Ford V8s. That just looks like an access door, not a button. Does the hotel room key turn in colors? No. So that's my spy pass. Oh my god. Hotel room key technically does work. Something. Yeah. Won't do anything. But makes it go disco lady. Mario Andretti's. These are the bricks from somewhere, from the Indianapolis 500 or something. We got speedboats, action cameras, all kinds of fun stuff like that. Aaron Sills, I have no idea who he or she is. Oh, yeah. 219 miles an hour standing still on a 1.5 mile track. All right. Interesting. Record-breaking American aviator, okay. Lion co-pilot. And there's just a giant lion here. For no reason. This is like the guy who invented motorcycles. Richard Petty driving experience from Disney World. No one wants to quit when he's losing. No one wants to quit when he's winning. Uh-oh. Copyright music hell. Oh my. Now that's pretty funny. You're missing a sign that's funny. Because right now, I'm in the middle of an I-10 road trip as far as YouTube is concerned when I'm shooting this. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to put out that I-10 road trip, but I've just had so many other weird things happen. I love the I-10 road trip stuff. It will eventually all be shown in full. Oh yeah, there's a sports car. Let me get myself. I will not buy astronaut ice cream. I will not buy astronaut ice cream. I will not buy astronaut ice cream. Because guess why I say that? Because it's about time to go to the gift shop, baby. And you know all they got in the gift shop is astronaut. Oh, there's the nose of a plane we can look at. We haven't really seen yet. I do like the amount of science demonstrations and stuff that are going on in here. They have a lot of volunteers doing science demonstrations. It's not something that I've seen in any of the Smithsonians I've been to so far. Oh, it's a crop duster. I do that all the time. Look, that plane. My farts in elevators are named after that plane. I think so. I think so. It's very sad that about half of this museum is closed. Now we're 31 minutes in and you've really seen about half of it. Because I can't show you the rest of it, even if I wanted to, until 2025 or 2026. But I guess, if you're always evolving, you gotta do something. There's a look at the bottom floor where we were earlier. The TWA plane.
I have no idea.
We're gonna jump into this big boy right here. I don't think we can see the bottom level. But you can, oh, actually, no. No, it's blocked. But I think the bottom level is really there. This is a plane. The big boy. This is a transatlantic boy. That's why it's here. No smoking in the bathroom. Can't even get in to smoke. I can't even get in to smoke. Wow. How big is the 747? Okay, that's a 747. It would take most of this building up. That's how big the 747 is. But remember, 747 is Boeing. And if it's Boeing, I'm not going. You remember that. Fuck Boeing. They got a fun vacuum chamber here for some reason. And they're not even using it. That's all I'm saying. So you got a vacuum chamber there. What? You're not even using it. What's the vacuum chamber for?
We have an experiment here where we put a marshmallow in there.
Oh, well, I know that.
Yep. And I'm sure you know what happens then.
It gets big and then it gets little. Pretty much.
Yep. Pretty
Or a balloon. You can do with the balloon too. But cool, thank you. It gets big and then it gets little. They take the air out of, put it in a vacuum and it gets big. Those of you who don't know, I am actually a science nerd. Just for those of you who didn't know. I said I will now buy astronaut ice cream. Oh, what do they got? I bought some of these keychains the other day in the Air and Space in the Natural History Museum. They're in my backpack. Star Wars. A lot of Star Wars stuff. X-Wing, Starfighter, and R2-D2. I don't know why there's 1,000 of those printed this somewhere. But people really like the Star Wars stuff. I see nothing in this gift shop worth getting. Let's check the big one downstairs, because remember, we've seen everything in the museum, but we still have to exit through the gift shop. Yes, those of you who are screaming at the screen like Dora, through the gift shop, and then we will exit back out on Independence Avenue. Finish this up. Go get shawarma. Me and shawarma, we got an interesting relationship. I love it, that's why. Because I'm eating train food for the next friggin' 24 hours after that. That could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing. Ooh, they actually have a really nice looking gift shop though. So we gotta go explore the gift shop. Yep. Museum store. And you can see they're working on that new section right there. So they are actually at least working on it. I will give them that. But we exit through the gift shop. Exit through the gift shop. You're right. Astronaut though. Oh, I want a game on Celebrity about Barbie being an astronaut. That was actually a winning answer. Well, that's actually a nice one. But it's not a back. It is a backpack. I just don't think it has enough room in it. Science, bitch. Ooh. It's rocket science. Oh, I like that shirt. Look, this bag has gonorrhea. I don't understand why a bag has gonorrhea. You buy a spacesuit? Come on, Hawaiian shirts. Oh my god, this museum store has 3 fucking levels? Okay, we're gonna be here for a bit. It's bigger than the damn museum. Moon mug. You can see the close side and the far side. As a matter of fact, the world does revolve around me. Earth did get. Failure is not an option. Alright, somehow this is a 3-story gift shop. Uh-oh. Oh, they got Curiosity Cold Brew. I don't even like coffee. But I've never seen a 3-story gift shop. Let's do it, baby. This is the entry story. We're going to go down, then we're going to go up to the above story. Because why? Because this gift shop is more overly engineered than the museum itself. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, this is a pretty cool gift shop. Not gonna lie, we like to, uh-oh. Oh, I like what you're wearing. Do you guys sell that? No.
So we sell like the socks and stuff. I was gonna say I like your outfit as well.
You don't sell that. That's,
I was gonna say we have a button down upstairs. But like,
oh, you have a button down? That same?
Yeah, and
is that the geeky shirt thing? That company?
Yeah, I
What's
think
it called?
so. It might be a different couple. I had to go online for it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I just looked up Space Blazer.
Okay, Space Blazer on Amazon.
Miss Frizzle jacket. If you remember
Okay,
Frizzle.
Miss. Oh, no, I know Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, the legend.
Okay, no, because here's the thing. That's actually a blazer, technically.
Yeah.
No, because I got to go on like a fancy cruise in December, and I don't want a normal jacket. So
You
that's
want some out as well?
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Just look up Space Blazer.
Space Blazer on Amazon.
Yep.
All right.
Whatever, any site.
Awesome. Thank you. He got a fit, bro. He got a fit, a Space Blazer. That's what happens when you're like, you have to wear the company uniform, and then you're like, fuck you, I will wear something cooler than the company uniform. I want a Space Blazer. Oh, okay, they got the shorts and stuff. That Charlie Brown? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I need some space. A whole bunch of Charlie Brown stuff. Going to cool. Nothing like that Space Blazer. That is what I am buying. Also, for some reason, this gift shop downstairs has bottled water. They only have canned water upstairs. Oh, we're getting close. That's all Star Wars. Is that Roosevelt's? That is Roosevelt's. See, I think they're the only ones that can make it. Hold on. I gotta go on Amazon. See if I can get a Space Blazer. That is what I will be wearing. That is what I will be wearing on my Explorer Journeys cruise. Space Blazer. Okay. Okay, hold on. Holy shit. Look at this shit. I didn't know this was a thing. Space Blazer. Oh, thank God. We've not had any local draft beer at all this entire trip. What is Atlas? Not an IPA. No. Okay, we'll go upstairs. Space Blazer. Literally, there it is. I gotta make sure this is the same one. I'm just checking patterns. All right, men's casual blazer. I want to see if that's the same one he has. June 20th or 25th. Arrives by Father's Day. So yours is noisier than this one. I like them. That yours is a little bit more.
Oh yeah. They have so many different.
There's
types.
so many different types.
Yeah, I have like a few
Okay.
of them.
I'm just gonna take a picture of that design. Of that fit, because I like that one.
Yeah, of course.
And they make the ties and all that too. You're like the museum's like, you got to wear a certain uniform. And you said, I'm gonna up that uniform.
Yeah, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Have a good one, bud. That was great. I like this Space Blazer. I'm gonna get one for Explorer. Oh, too bad they only had a local IPA. I like that Space Blazer though. You can matching pants and everything. Can't see shit. It's a Blazer, baby. It's loud and I love it. I did not know you could get Hawaiian shirts, basically in suits.
It's fun, right? We have a bunch of them. We got a whole bucket over there. We have blue and red. You should.
Look at this. Hello Kitty in space. Hello Kitty in space, 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 space. Okay. My God. The 3-story gift shop. Ooh. These are nice, but what the hell do they have to other aviation? And they're too thick. They are too thick. Oh, those are Roosevelts. God. What is this? Oh no, that's Geek Tropical. These are Roosevelts. Whoa. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on. Smithsonian and Roosevelt's. It's going to be expensive. Do they have at least a 3X? No! No! Try back of this one. No! They don't order for us true fat people. Roosevelt's on a 3X. Oh. These are beautiful. Look. They're Smithsonian branded Roosevelt shirts with rocket dimensions and all that. The problem is they are black. The geek one is not going to go over 2X. But don't worry, I know I can order those online. Oh, I need a space blazer. Also, why are they just selling random propellers? Recreations or the actual propellers, or what the hell are they? $250, that's what they really are. You're not walking on an airplane with that shit. Yeah. That's stuff I liked, and I'm definitely going to get myself a space blazer. Oh, what's that? Hold up. $150 for what? Meteorite fragments. No, I'm good. I think that's it here. See? Books in space and science and stuff like that. Yeah. I think we're gonna wrap it on up here. Problem is, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I need a bottle of water right now. I don't have my thing with me and I don't want to pay more than $3, so I'm going to go make a purchase downstairs again. Oh, they have bottles up here. Cool. They only had cans up there. I thought they only had cans up there.
Yeah, it's always him, yeah.
It's so weird. They have bottles downstairs. I guess we're going downstairs because they sell 16-ounce bottles downstairs. A lot of things don't make sense. I love that Roosevelt Smithsonian collection. If it wasn't black, I have one black Hawaiian shirt. And of course it's Deadpool. Because why not? Why wouldn't it be Deadpool? But it's so strange that, like, I have to come downstairs to get a water that they don't have upstairs. And go back to Independence Avenue. But I'm going to wrap up 45 minutes in. This is Richard from No Pants Profits. Coming to you from the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum in DC. We have to specify. There's another one not in DC. Ooh, gadgets. I love gadgets. But it's so strange how they have bottles of water down here, but they don't have bottles of water upstairs. Strange, but true. No, these are all. Okay, there's a cat. I'm so confused. It's Richard from No Pants Profits saying, don't. When you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your shirt. Bye. All right, I lie. I did find something in the gift shop that's funny as shit. My sister's fiance loves random socks, and the Spock socks with the random flap-out ear win this gift shop. They do. Spock socks, random ear. each side, yeah. So there's 4 ears. Yep. That's being bought my sister's boyfriend. Well, not boyfriend, fiance. And when you wear no pants, guys, the only thing you got left to lose is your Spock socks. Bye.